Hello, Lisa. Welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into today's video.
So, lovelies, I came across this video on my For You, and I thought to share with you guys where black women are actually reacting to the woman who was actually dragged from this town hall meeting, the woman in Idoha. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We just here for educational purposes, because when I saw that video yesterday on my For You, I was like, what is actually going on here? I was able to put out those stitches, and let's dive into it, lovelies.
Just cooperate, it'll be 100 times better.
Yeah, that's what they say to rape victims. You fucking piece of shit. You refuse to identify yourselves. Who are you? Who are you?
To come here today, and I applaud them for doing so. Thank you for coming. But the problem is this: they didn't come here to listen. They came here to.
The way y'all let that lady get dragged the fuck out that goddamn town hall meeting like she was a runaway slave getting ready to be put back in chains is the reason why the 92% is sitting their ass down. All of y'all took out y'all goddamn phones. Every last one of y'all was like, ooh, don't touch her. If that was the 92%, they would have got their asses whooped putting their hands on one of us. It would have been SmackDown WWE style. All them fucking chairs would have been flipped. We don't give a fuck if they were screwed to the ground. This is why black women ain't doing shit. Y'all white women let y'all white woman get dragged. The white men didn't even help. They was just, don't touch her. Y'all pulled out y'all phones. Every last one of y'all some fucking Karens. Y'all don't have no problem blowing up everybody's hotline when y'all pissed. Y'all don't have no problem reporting people to ICE. Y'all ain't got no problem saying, I want to speak to your manager. But when one of your own get dragged by her fucking legs and hands out of room by security, not even police, security, y'all don't do shit. That's why we ain't fucking moving.
A lot of European American women have been wondering, how do you start a revolution? And I don't think a lot of people realize that your physical body is going to be in harm's way during a revolution, because European American women have always leaned or expected for black and brown women to be on the front lines. But this time you're in the battle. You're in the battle. You're in the front lines. And I hope that this image also helps you guys to recognize you're not there yet. Nobody helped this woman. Nobody helped this woman. 3 men who were not wearing uniforms drug this woman out screaming. She was not causing a fit. Like, she didn't do anything besides voice her opinion. These men are not wearing police uniforms. One person identified themselves as a sheriff, and these are supposedly private security. I wouldn't be surprised if this is right-wing militia people that they are using for security in these Republican town halls. These are Nazi meetings. And I say you're not ready because 3 men dragged her out while people watched and filmed. Nobody helped. You guys aren't ready because if you do not find a way to revolute, you don't have community. You don't have protection. And if more of you are not ready to start putting your bodies in harm's way, like this woman has done forcibly, nobody protected her. If you're not ready to do that, they will actually be controlling your bodies. It will be your body, their choice, because that is what this that is what this is.
We get it now. Black women are your attack dogs. The way they dragged that woman out of that town hall, and all we heard was hemming and hawing. Black women resting and not getting involved is such a revolutionary act, as indicated by that woman getting dragged out of that town hall, and those white women did nothing. When black women aren't involved, y'all are permissive as hell. Y'all let that woman get dragged away to God knows where, and you did absolutely nothing. I'm glad so many of us were able to see that video. Because that was a test. That was a test. And we see what you would do in the revolution. Absolutely fucking nothing. You would watch as we got dragged away and assaulted. You would watch. You would sit on the sidelines and watch. You would be a spectator as black women fight for everybody's rights. A lot of y'all wait for black people to throw the first punch. And this was a great example. When black people aren't involved, you're as harmless as a guppy. From here, black women are going to continue to rest because you have not shown us that you are ready and willing. What you have shown us is when it comes down to it, you will do absolutely nothing.
Those white women sat in that town hall. Watch those grown men snatch that white woman up out of there and didn't move a muscle. And none of y'all are talking about it. But most of y'all will still have the caucasity to ask black women to stand and fight with you. Y'all don't even have the balls to stand up and fight for yourselves. And really, all this proves is what black women have been saying all along. You don't want us to stand up and fight with you. Y'all need attack dogs. Y'all need the people that know how to get in there and kick shit off. Because you can't get out of your own way. You are so afraid of white male patriarchy that you don't have the balls to stand up and kick shit off yourself. If that town hall meeting was a fucking revolutionary test, every last one of you bitches failed. If you were there, said nothing, and did nothing, you failed. If you watched it and aren't talking about it, screaming about it, you failed. And this is why black women are resting.
You know, I'm supposed to be eating lunch. Even though I work from home, my wife said, hey, make sure you take time to eat lunch. So I am taking time out of my lunch break to school your silly ass. I would charge you, but at this point, it don't matter anyway, does it? So if you follow this comment back, it's to a video by my good sister, beautiful, Boss It Up Now, talking about the incident that happened in Idaho where a sheriff told a woman to get out, and then two men who were not sheriffs, not deputized, none of that shit, grabbed her, hemmed her up, put fucking zip ties and shit on her, and drug her ass out of the building while white women watched it happen and did nothing. All right. And what Boss It Up was basically saying is, y'all want black women to fight with y'all, but y'all don't even fight when it's just y'all. And then this woman put this comment up here. You are proving more and more this is why we not fucking with y'all. You are proving more and more this is why we ain't fucking with y'all. So you want to go there? Then let's go all the way there then, lady. Let's go all the way there. What was the difference between the 15 people standing on the sidewalk where George Floyd was killed and this white woman? Because I give you three glaring ones right off the top of my head. Right off the top of my head. Number one, those two men were not cops. Those two men that hemmed that woman up were not cops. Anybody could have intervened. Anybody. Whereas the people you wanted to jump after what they were doing with George Floyd, those people were police officers. They were wearing police officer uniforms. They had tasers and guns. So you want them to die just so they can stop some shit, right? Okay. All right. That's the first one. Secondly, this was filmed by a black woman. We wouldn't even have known this shit about this woman in Idaho had it not been for a black woman filming it. Would you want her to stop filming and take on the cops? Or these non-cops? Is that what you wanted? The reason they were filming George Floyd is because, again, these were police officers. Two of them holding his legs down. One of them with a knee on his neck. Right? Whereas, had a black woman not pulled out her camera and not filmed it, we wouldn't even have known what happened in Idaho. That's the second one. And third one, and probably the biggest one of all. The biggest one of all. When George Floyd was being murdered, people were screaming about it. The EMTs were there trying to tell this man, get your knee off his neck. Where were the white women telling everybody that this is wrong? Where were they? They all just watched it happen? They just watched it happen. Watch the video. How you expect motherfuckers to fight your battles when you won't even fight? You want us to go out there, get bloodied, shot up, whatever. But you ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. So why in the fuck should anybody fight for you? So I did explain this to you like you're a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old knows that if somebody is fighting their friend, they get involved. Especially if that friend is defenseless. Even a 5-year-old will do that. Get your hands off my friend. They might both get their ass whooped, but they're going down together. And that's the thing. Y'all want the work, but you don't want to put any of it in your goddamn self. Y'all love it when motherfuckers that don't look like you are getting their ass mollywopped for your cause. But you damn sure don't like it when it's time for you to be the one getting mollywopped. You want to stand there, oh no, not me, no. And you have the audacity to bring up George Floyd in this situation. Why can't y'all just stand on it and say, yeah, we fucked up? Are y'all immune to that or something? Are y'all immune to that? Are you immune to the idea of taking responsibility for fucking up? Just a simple, yo, we could have done something. Let me bring up George Floyd. And you wonder why the fuck we ain't fucking with y'all. Some of you online leftists, some of you left people, y'all are really out here scratching your heads wondering, why isn't there no solidarity? Because every day, without fail, someone that looks like this woman will say something that she knows goddamn well she shouldn't. It will be seen by people, because I'm gonna make goddamn sure it's seen. To justify not doing something. Why get your hands dirty, right? Let somebody else do it. Then you can take credit for it when it's done. Very colonizer of you. Very colonizer of you. But you know what? What do I expect? What the fuck do I or any other black person expect?
So I saw that video of the woman who was assaulted and forcibly dragged out of an Idaho town hall meeting by random unidentified men. Like a lot of people, I find it terrifying and absolutely infuriating. And I've been reading through some of the comments online, and I saw one comment by a black woman that really resonated with me. This woman was assaulted in front of a room full of white people, and absolutely no one stood up for her. No one stopped it from happening. In fact, most of them were cheering it on. There are no women of color who need to be putting themselves on the front lines right now. I think this is the beginning. I think things are about to get a lot worse. I think we are going to see this country start to descend into a complete dystopia. And I think this is the start of a movement that is going to be about controlling women and the forcible silencing of women. Women of color are not the ones who got us in this mess. And we do not need to be trying to put ourselves on the front lines in this moment. This is going to be the time to stay aware and protect ourselves. No woman of color should be trying to put themselves on the front lines right now.
What's up, TikTok? I just watched a video. There's a woman in Idaho who was dragged out of a town hall as she was protesting against anti-abortion policies and exercising her right to freedom of speech. She was dragged out by two men who were unidentified. They did not identify themselves to her, didn't show a badge or anything, just handled her, dragged her out while people sat around and watched. And there was a comment about, this is why black people are not on the front lines right now. I could not agree more. Okay? Now I get on here and I voice my opinion about what's happening in this world right now. But that video, and you can go search for yourself, is a prime example why black people are eating our popcorn and watching the movie. Okay? We're watching the show. Nobody even came to her defense. So how do you think they're going to treat us if we try to go speak out and stand out and protest and this, that, and the other? The orange bully would try to send the military out on us. Eventually, we'll do what we have to when it's time. But for now, we're just going to let this thing self-implode. And go watch the Idaho video if you haven't seen it. Woman in the Idaho town hall, and you'll know why. People just watched. So people don't care. People are, not only are they sitting on their hands and watching, they're sitting on their hands and allowing this country to be taken down to the ground, to be burned to pieces, torn to pieces, destroyed to shreds by these incompetent imbeciles. So there you go. There you have it. 92%er, y'all stay in your protective peace, my sisters.
Like, seriously, lovelies, when I saw that clip on my For You, I was like, what is going on? I was not able to put up the full videos, you know how it is and how we are all limited to put some certain things here. But the little one that I was able to put, you should at least be able to understand what is going on. So this woman was actually in this town hall meeting with other white women there and other people there. And one thing led to the other. She was talking something about abortion and all of that, and how women are, alive because of, as a result of abortion ban and all of that. And now all of a sudden, she was actually dragged out from, oh my goodness. Do you see the reason why people that lose like me are standing on business? Do you see the reason why 99% are standing down? Do you see that? So for these people to drag her out from that town hall meeting, that makes you that means these guys are very serious. These guys are not joking. These guys don't care about anyone except themselves. Like when they say, "Buy body your choice," so many people don't understand what is going on. So many people do not understand. Some people actually thought that they are not going to be affected with all of the things that is going on. They won't be affected, So many people think that, it's business as usual, like white supremacy, oh my God, no matter what they're going to favor. Like, these people do not care about you as well. What makes you think that they are not going to even do worse if a black woman should stand up? Like, just imagine what they did. And the worst part of it is that there's some group of not even group, all of the white women there, they are just looking at her. Some are even making videos, some are just smiling, some are just like, you saw your fellow human being, you saw your fellow woman being dragged in that manner. All you could do was just to smile about it, and you were just all there. This is the reason why black women or black people are so different. Like, black people or women will not see something like this and no one will stand up for her. They cannot even stand up for themselves. What makes you think that when they call black people for togetherness, they are going to stand firm with black people? And these are the same people who often talk about how black people are not united. These are the same people who talked about how black people, oh my God, black people this, black people that, they don't like each other, they dislike each other, they're fighting with each other. Like, what is going on here right now? Not a single person stood up to defend this lady. They were all relaxed. They were all looking at her, some of which were even laughing. Some of who were like making videos. Some were just, oh, what? Like, seriously. Where is the woman supporting women? How do you expect black women to come in this picture? Like, seriously, lovelies. When I saw this, I was just so like, what is going on? What is going on with these people? And you expect people or black people to come, defend? If they can treat you people like this, you people who are supposed to be the first citizens, the most important ones, what makes you think that black people are not going to get the worst treatment? This is just so bizarre to watch. It is just so disappointed to watch, in the sense that so many pan-colored women were just all there. I think I need to make a part 2 of this video, because I actually want to know what pan-colored women are going to say about it. I want to know what they have to say about it. I want to know why they will like to watch their own sister being dragged and nobody is just out there. And somebody actually left a comment section in that of Uncle Thomas page, like, during the curse of George Floyd, there is civil. Oh my goodness, these people they will always come up with something to justify their action. Even when they voted Orange Man, they will also justify it. Oh, we're going to go. Like, why can't you all just take accountability for once? Why can't you take accountability and know that you have effed up, and know that you are supposed to stand up for your own, and know that the town hall was actually filled with a lot female representatives. Nobody could what are you doing? You are harassing her, you are doing. Nobody was able to utter a word. They were all just looking. Some people were just even, because I was able to, take my time to see the full clip so that I will know what was really going on. Some of them were excusing themselves, allowing those men who was not even identified to drag her on the floor. That was supposed to be someone's mother, someone's sister, someone's wife. And they actually thought that this was okay. This is what black women have been trying to tell white women for a very long time. You will rather prefer, a pan-colored man to rule because you just want to. Oh, I'm not even surprised. Something like this happened during the course of slavery. They always support that because they just want to be the good book. They want to be in their good book. Even in your own expense of humiliating you, want to still be in their good book. What kind of embarrassment is this? This embarrassment is just so extreme that when I was just watching the clip, I wanted to what is nobody's saying nothing. They were just all there looking at her and watching her being dragged on the floor. Oh my goodness, lovelies. Anyway, lovelies, like I said earlier, I think I need to go look for some stitches by pan-colored women, white women, to actually know their own, what they have to say about this. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next
Just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. And I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.